How bad are these getting?
There's like a pressure point there where you just like squeeze it really hard.
Khloe Kardashian is going through an incredibly painful time after receiving devastating news about her ex-husband, Lamar Odom. Reports confirm that Lamar has been in a terrible car accident, leaving him in a critical condition. Doctors are working tirelessly to save his life, but his injuries are severe, and the situation is becoming more concerning with each passing hour. The uncertainty surrounding his survival is weighing heavily on everyone who cares about him, especially Khloe. This tragic event has reopened old wounds for Khloe, bringing back emotions she thought she had moved past. Her relationship with Lamar was once a whirlwind romance that captured the attention of the world. They married quickly and shared many happy moments, but over time they also faced major struggles. Their marriage was filled with ups and downs, and despite their divorce, Khloe never stopped caring about Lamar. In 2015, when he nearly lost his life due to a drug overdose, she was right by his side, refusing to leave him during his darkest hours. Now she finds herself in a similar situation, but this time, the circumstances feel even more tragic. Learning that Lamar is once again fighting for his life has left her heartbroken. Sources close to her say she is in shock, struggling to process the news. The idea of losing someone who once meant so much to her is overwhelming. Friends, family, and fans are offering support, hoping for a miracle. Social media is filled with messages of love and prayers, with many recalling how Khloe and Lamar always had a special connection. No matter what happens, this moment is a painful reminder of how much he has meant to her, and all she can do now is hope for the best.
I feel like I want to cry.
Why?
Just because it's like, it gives me anxiety. And I don't know why.
You don't have to cry.
I'm sorry. And I don't know why, because then I'm like, I have so much, and I should just be so happy.
But you're not happy?
I mean, I am, but then sometimes I'm just like, it makes you really like analyze just like where you're at. And then I'm like, sometimes like, what am I doing?
Lamar Odom's condition is very serious, and the people who care about him are extremely worried. His injuries are severe, and there is a real fear that he might not survive. Right now, doctors are doing everything possible to help him, but the situation remains critical. Each passing moment brings more uncertainty, and those close to him are struggling to stay hopeful. This accident has deeply shaken everyone who knows Lamar. His family is heartbroken, his friends are in shock, and his fans are anxiously waiting for any sign of improvement. People are hoping for the best, but they also understand how serious this is. Lamar has faced many challenges in life, including battles with addiction and other personal struggles, but this time feels different. His body is weak, and his road to recovery is unclear. No one knows if he will have the strength to overcome this. At the center of all this pain is Khloe Kardashian. She has been by Lamar's side through many difficult moments, and now she is facing another heartbreaking situation. Even though their relationship changed over time, her care for him never disappeared. Seeing him in such a vulnerable state is devastating for her. She has always been strong, but this is testing her like never before. The accident happened so suddenly that many are still trying to process it. Those who know Lamar personally, as well as his supporters, are waiting for any update, praying that he will pull through. The uncertainty is painful, but no one is ready to lose him. Right now, all anyone can do is hope that he will find the strength to keep fighting. His journey has always been one of resilience, and everyone is wishing for another miracle.
Everyday struggle chat show on Complex News to talk about his new tell-all book, and naturally, the three hosts brought up his former marriage to Khloe Kardashian. And if you're expecting some dirt and some tea, you're gonna be very disappointed. Lamar opened up about his current relationship with Khloe and said this.
I mean, from a distance, I wish her well.
Cordial.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Still got love for her.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
So just because Khloe and Lamar have gone their separate ways, it doesn't mean that there's any hard feelings. In fact, Lamar seems to still love his ex-wife, and while Lamar didn't directly comment on Khloe's pregnancy news, he indicated that the two are on good terms even though they don't speak regularly. Now, when one of the hosts asked Lamar if he has resentment towards the Kardashian family, Lamar insisted, "That's not the way my soul works."
Khloe Kardashian is not just feeling sad for an ex-husband. She is grieving for someone who was once a huge part of her life. Even though they went their separate ways, their connection never truly disappeared. They shared years of love, struggles, and unforgettable experiences. Now, she is torn between remembering the past and facing the heartbreaking reality that Lamar Odom is in critical condition, fighting for his life. Their relationship was filled with both happiness and pain. When they were together, they supported each other through good and bad times. Even after their marriage ended, she never stopped caring about him. Now, seeing him in such a fragile state is something she never expected to face again. For Khloe, this isn't just another tragic event, it is deeply personal. Watching someone she once loved struggle to survive is overwhelming. The memories of their past come rushing back, making this even harder to bear. The fear of losing him forever is something she is not ready to accept. She stays by his side, unable to ignore the emotions flooding her heart. There is sadness, fear, and helplessness. She hopes for a miracle, but the reality is heartbreaking. No matter how strong she tries to be, this is tearing her apart. Lamar has faced many struggles before. He has battled addiction, health scares, and personal hardships. He has always found a way to come back. But this time, his body is weak, and the fight seems harder than ever. His loved ones are trying to stay hopeful, but they know how serious this is. Surrounded by family, Khloe still feels alone in her pain. As she waits for any sign of improvement, she holds on to hope, unwilling to say goodbye to someone who once meant everything to her.
Emotionally, you have to be really, really strong for this environment that we created. And I know as much as these people hurt us, I also know that if this can make them better, and if I can be that person, then I know I'm strong enough to do that. It just sucks. It has to be so public. Because no one understands how I'm not just a TV show. This is my life, and it breaks my soul, and it's happened so many times.
Khloe is facing one of the most painful experiences of her life. Those close to her say she is trying to stay strong, but inside she is deeply heartbroken. She never expected to be in this situation again, watching Lamar struggle to survive. The emotions are overwhelming, bringing back memories of a past she thought she had left behind. What makes this even more painful is that Khloe did everything she could to support Lamar when he was at his lowest. After his overdose, she stood by him, helping him recover and giving him the encouragement he needed to keep going. She truly believed he could turn his life around, and she never stopped rooting for him. Seeing him in such a critical state now feels like all the progress he made is slipping away in an instant. It is a devastating reminder of how fragile life can be. People who have followed their story for years are heartbroken by what is happening. Many remember their love and the way Khloe never gave up on Lamar, even when things seemed impossible. Fans have taken to social media, sharing their prayers and support. They admire her strength, but they also understand how much pain she is in right now. For Khloe, this is not just about an ex-husband. This is about someone she once planned a future with, a person she deeply cared for and never stopped wanting the best for. Even though they have been apart for years, her concern for him never faded. She always wanted him to stay on the right path, and seeing him in such a vulnerable state is absolutely devastating. Right now, she feels powerless. No matter how much, she wishes she could help. There is nothing she can do but wait. The uncertainty is unbearable, and every passing moment feels like a lifetime. She wants to stay hopeful, but the situation is making that incredibly difficult. Lamar has faced many challenges in the past and has come back stronger each time. But now, this battle seems even harder. His body has endured so much, and the road to recovery appears steeper than ever. His family, friends, and supporters are all hoping for the best, but they also know how serious this situation is. Despite everything, Khloe refuses to leave his side. She has always been there when he needed her, and this moment is no different. She is holding on to hope, just like everyone else who cares about Lamar. No matter what happens, the love and support surrounding them will not fade, because this is not just another tragic story. It is a heartbreaking reality that is touching lives everywhere.
Doing my fertility treatments, like they were more so for Lamar, I had to stop because there was much deeper stuff that was happening in our marriage.
People everywhere are heartbroken over what has happened to Lamar Odom. Many are praying for him, hoping he finds the strength to survive. Along with their concern for Lamar, there is also sympathy for Khloe Kardashian. Those who have followed her journey know how painful this must be for her. Fans have flooded social media with messages of support. Some share their shock and sadness, while others send words of encouragement. Many are praying for Lamar's recovery, hoping he can overcome this challenge. Others are thinking of Khloe, knowing she has already been through so much and does not deserve this pain again. One person wrote, "This is heartbreaking. I'm praying for Lamar's recovery." Another shared, "Khloe has been through enough. She doesn't deserve this again. Stay strong." Messages like these show how many people care, offering love and support during this difficult time. Many are also reflecting on Lamar's past struggles and the effort he put into turning his life around. "He has fought so hard. He deserves another chance," a fan commented. Another wrote, "I can't believe this is happening again. I really hope he makes it." Their words reflect the sadness and disbelief felt by so many. Khloe is experiencing unimaginable pain. Watching someone she once loved struggle to stay alive is overwhelming. She has always stood by Lamar in difficult times, and now she finds herself in this painful situation again. The memories of their past together are coming back, making this even harder to bear. People continue to send love and prayers, hoping for a miracle. The uncertainty is unbearable, but one thing is clear. Lamar's story is not just about struggle, it is about strength, and many believe he can fight once more.